Do you see this team getting off to the start that it needs to and maybe avoiding what challenges have laid before in the 5 previous games?
I think just from the start, probably everybody's just got to be ready from the opening face-off. I guess kind of do what we did last few games to start the second and third, and make sure everybody's just dialed in.
In terms of talking about playing with more confidence on the power play, have you felt that as well? Like guys are just able to move the puck better now?
I think so. It just feels like we're moving it quickly. We're not doing the same thing over and over again, kind of giving different looks and different shots from different guys in different plays. So it's kind of hard to defend. And when we get these opportunities, you got to make sure we cash in on them, especially towards this end of the season when things kind of tighten up and the power play needs to come up big.
You mentioned this is the time of year where kind of the team has to dial it up, go to the next level. Where do you see that growth? Is it organically, just the intensity goes up so everyone ratchets it up? Where do you see it?
Yeah, intensity. I mean, like we talked about the first period, that getting off to a good start is extremely important. I know we had a stat up on the board today that showed teams that score first win 60-something% of the time, and then for our team personally, when we scored first, it's something like 70 or 80%. So, I mean, it's a number of stuff, but intensity, getting off to a good start is definitely important.
Auston, you measure yourself against the best players of the game. How much do you pay attention to not just how Connor's doing, but the situation he's in and just kind of where he's at in his career?
I don't know if I measure myself to other guys. I think I measure myself with myself, and I try to be the best player that I can be. Obviously there's guys that are in the league like Connor, like Sid, that are kind of on their own level, and I think guys look at that and they want to be on their level, obviously. But for myself, I measure myself to my own standard, and I just want to be the best player that I can be.
We're talking about your skating before the season, and you're like, obviously McDavid's the gold standard. Like to skate like him one day. Do you feel like you've closed the gap this year to some extent with the strides you've made in that area of your game?
No.
Okay.
You were saying after Saturday that Freddie doesn't get enough credit for what he does. In what areas have you seen him maybe growing the most this year?
I think it's been from our first year. I mean, his composure is unbelievable. He never gets rattled out there, and I think that's just kind of the way he is. His personality, it's extremely laid back and calm, and I mean, he competes in that every single night for us, and it doesn't matter what the score is or whether it's our fault for him getting scored on or one that he'd like to have back. It doesn't matter. He's just so composed in there, and I think that's what you love to see out of your starting goalie, is a guy that doesn't get rattled in there and just competes for you every night.
Been without Nas for over a week now. How have you seen Williams sort of shift into that center role, and it seems like he's thriving there a bit?
Yeah, he's been doing really well there. I think for him, I mean, with the way he can skate, he gets the puck in the middle a lot more, and he can make kind of plays from those entries and utilize the middle of the ice with his skill, and I think it's benefited him a lot, and he's done extremely well for us.
I know you're going to face tonight, but how much do you want to get the game tomorrow for John? Just what has he meant to you this year?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not looking, like you said, past this game tonight, but I mean, when it comes to tomorrow, I'm sure it'll be emotional for him, and I'm sure it'll be hectic. So, for all of us, I mean, anytime when we went back to San Jose, we want to obviously get that win for Patty because we know how much it means to them, and so we definitely want to, prepare for that game when it comes tomorrow. But it's definitely, I'm sure, one that we've all had circled on our calendars, and make sure we get that 2 points from.
McDavid, obviously, just a lot of attention, rightfully so. Draisaitl on pace for 50 goals, 100 points. What's your perspective on what makes him a challenge?
Oh, he's a really good player. I mean, he's big, he's strong on the puck. He can skate. He's fast as well. He gets going up in the middle of the ice. He's a tough guy to catch as well. So I think it's a combination of things: size, speed, and skill that he has, and his ability to make guys around him better, and obviously score goals. So he's a dangerous player.